Hello everyone, Amitoj Kaur this side. Today we're going to talk about war cannot bring peace. Thousands of people dying, millions losing their household, children getting orphaned, barren land filled with blood, sounds of sirens all over, smoke covering the whole sky, big trucks marching on the streets, bombing everywhere. Soldiers marching off their homes, saying goodbye for the unknown. Boundaries that were made to protect a country now seemed a threat to the whole humanity. That's all a war brings. And I certainly cannot find peace in this. People say war happens when there is no solution or option for peace. So to establish a peaceful situation or relationship, war happens. But how can something which brings darkness facilitate light? Certainly not. War cannot be a solution for peace. Leaders and nations want to develop. They want to establish their supremacy. But I wonder, what are all these nations made for? People, right? Then why to promote such a thing which only causes destruction? Muhammad Davis says, the war will end. Leaders will shake their hands. The old woman will be waiting for her martyred son. The young girl will wait for her beloved husband. And the children will wait for their heroic father. Don't know who sold our motherland, but I certainly saw who paid the price. The consequences or the sufferers of the war are common people. Soldiers will die, people will become homeless, children will lose their childhood, inflation will be there in the market, and ultimately all the consequences will be beared by humans who actually do not want a war. Great thinkers like Mahatma Gandhi, Gautam Buddha, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Swami Vivekanand and many more have always promoted global peace. World War I and World War II have shown us that war certainly do not have a fixed magnitude. They can cause immeasurable damage. Hiroshima and Nagasaki are certainly the torch bearers, showing the whole world and warning to stay away from war. Today, the world stands as a global economy where each one of us is dependent on one another for one thing or the other. The development has been to such levels where the nuclear weapons can cause great damage and even can cause a threat to the existence of whole world. It's important that we choose our leaders wisely, who can guide the world peace into a right direction, who can think with the right mindset, can do negotiations and work for upliftment and development rather than so-called supremacy. It's our world and we need to maintain the peace because war cannot bring peace. It's a human thing. It's a human responsibility. So let's work upon it together. Thank you. चैनल को लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब अपनी श्रद्धा अनुसार अच्छे काम करते रहिए, अपने दिल की सुनते रहिए. See you in the next one.